Hello YouTube! So, happy holidays, happy new year, whatever you celebrated, I hope you had a good time. I'm back, and I'm going to start off this new year with a bang. At least a metaphorical bang, because the article I'm about to address has garnered so much attention that I think is unwarranted. It's crazy. Um, And the issue it's trying to point out isn't even really an issue, in my opinion. I am, of course, talking about the whole manspreading thing. So this campaign has been spearheaded by New York City Transit and is starting to move to the Toronto Transit as well. But anyway, what this is an initiative to stop manspreading. And for those of you who don't know what manspreading is, that's when usually a guy kind of sits like this, with his knees like that, and he may do this for various reasons, but first and foremost would be because it's comfortable. Um, Especially if you want to air out the boys and your balls are stuck to your thigh if you're wearing like formal pants or really tight jeans. It's just more comfortable to like spread them out and let them air out. But unfortunately, for larger guys especially, this takes up a lot of space, more than one seat usually. And as you can imagine, this whole thing erupts into a vicious gender war on various social media sites like Reddit and Tumblr, especially with the latter featuring an entire account dedicated to taking pictures and shaming men who manspread on public transit. And even before I address the gender politics of this issue, I just have to say that that is how low we have sunken as society. We can't have the public decency to go up to a guy or a girl who's taking up too much room and say, "Excuse me, sir or ma'am, may I sit down?" No, that's too much fucking work. Instead, we just have to be dicks about it and like post pictures on social media sites to shame them instead of doing the human and mature thing and asking for a seat. I personally have seen both men and women take up more space than they should be allowed to take up. And the best you can do is essentially ask them if you can sit down, and if they don't let you, then whatever, they're dicks. Stand. As sad of a fact as that is, it's just the way the cookie crumbles. And unfortunately, I have had instances where both men and women have taken up more space than they should be allowed to take, and they don't let me sit down. What can you do? All I'm saying is, does the punishment really fit the crime? Does a small amount of piggish behavior like manspreading require a campaign on behalf of all gender activists and transit officials to publicly shame these small amount of offenders that may even not be intentionally trying to harm other people? Or can we just agree that we should all respect each other and our space, give people space when they need it, and for those of us who do not respect other people, the rest of us will agree that it is best to just be adults about it and move on. May the truth always be heard.